Hey guys, this is Caden. I figured it was time for an update. Not much really has been going on with my family. I put up a video before about a phone call with my mom. I deleted it because it turned out my mom's phone number was visible. And as much as I disagree with the things she says, she's still a good person, and I don't want anyone being able to see her face. Her number, sorry. Because, that's just kind of wrong for me to do that. So yeah, I took that video down. But as far as my family is going, I know family is something that a lot of trans guys have issues with, and it's no different with me. With my mom, it's kind of, she says things like, it's your choice, so why don't want this for you, oh my god, I'll never think of you as my son, you'll always be my daughter, and things like, it's not something I can talk about, it's something that I'm ashamed of. And then she goes and says, oh my god, my husband doesn't want to be with me anymore because I told him I don't want to be with you anymore. And he has whores, oh my god, why aren't you supporting me and understanding me? And I'm like, you told me you're ashamed of me. And I never said I don't understand you. I don't even understand. And she's like, always calling me. She still calls me with the female pronouns. Sometimes she tries to call me Caden. Most of the time, no. She just doesn't even try. I understand that it's hard, and my problem is that she's ashamed of it. It's like if there's something you grew up thinking it's disgusting, filthy, or shameful, okay, whatever, you think that. But then if your child turns out to be that, you kind of want to stop thinking it's disgusting. Yeah, it's just confusing. And she just doesn't ever want to talk about it. She doesn't really try to understand it. I tried to tell her to read books on it, because when I was anorexic, she read books on that. And anorexia wasn't really anorexia, it was just, I told my parents it was anorexia, but really it was the gender stuff, and like I reacted to it by starving myself. My father, I really don't know. He is just really confusing. On the surface he's accepting, but not really. He says stuff like, you're becoming a man. This stuff like men don't cry, which is ridiculous, and stuff like, when he said that, I said, well, what about, that's why like a lot of like gay men end up being suicidal, because society like expects men to be only uber masculine, macho, football loving guys, and that's not the kind of guy I am at all. That's why it took me a long time to figure it out. But and my dad was like, oh, you're gonna transition and just be gay? Why would you do that? And first of all, I'm not. I'm pansexual, which I just don't care about gender at all. So my dad doesn't understand. They don't understand, and they aren't trying to. But let's see. As far as transitioning, I'm still preteen. Hopefully, in a month or so, I'll be able to go into like a month and a half or 2 months. I don't know, like my therapist like brought it up one appointment and said maybe it'll be in like a month or so. And then the next appointment didn't say anything, so I'm really confused about when it will be. As far as my hair, I kind of cut it like by the sideburns. I just cut them off because I like had them like really down to my ears, thinking that maybe it will look like it's facial hair, but no, that's kind of stupid. And I don't know, I like looking emo, or emo, because emo guys are more effeminate. Not always, but they can be, and so the looks that are effeminate, like I have a better chance of looking male. Like I feel like I don't know if this is like considered that masculine, but I feel like when I look at me through the screen of my webcam, like that's an emo guy. Like I can't, like, no matter how like I twist my eyes, I can't see a girl in the mirror. I don't see one. It's just a guy. Like I don't know what someone else would see. If someone else would say, "Oh, that's a girl," but I don't see it. Like when I wear this sweatshirt, it's really loose. So even if I'm not binding, like still I can look like a guy. But right now I am. So of course it looks better. I like the hood. I really want to get more shirts like this, sweatshirts, like black ones too, because I do want to try to present as emo or goth. On other news, I heard about like some rally about like anti-war, but like the flyer said socialist, and I'm an anarchist, but I figure like I'm sure some anarchists will be there, and that's a good way to like try to find community, because like I have friends, but I don't really have that many that are into anarchism, which is something I really want to participate in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Hopefully on Thursday. I'm gonna get it on my wrist. Yes, this wrist. And it's gonna be the word freak. And then the A is gonna be the circle A for anarchism. I like it because it's like a disclaimer, like it's like the start of my position. Like this is me, and like I'm proud to be this, and like I'm not like ashamed at all. It's something to be proud of, and it's a good thing to be a freak or weird. And those are all good adjectives. I think too many people are hung on the word normal and are afraid to like be weird, or like even like weird at all. Like if you want to be weird in one way but not another. Like I used to cut, and a lot of people are ashamed of that, but yeah, I used to cut. Here's a close-up of my scars. Yeah, I have some of my legs too. I was actually afraid to tell my therapist because I thought like I wouldn't be able to get hormones, because they were saying, "Oh, you didn't like go to a therapist for that. You must not be stable. You can't have got over it on your own. God forbid, martial art is something that can make people strong." It's like it went like perfectly fine. Like it was like nothing. Like just as much as like saying that I used to be anorexic was nothing. It's like, yeah, like she totally believed that it was just my past, and everyone has a past. And yeah, I really like hate like the mental illness business. It's like, I can totally like get over this on my own. And my therapist said like it was weird to her like dealing with like trans guys, because these are people who like were just coming here to transition. She was like, well, these are people who wouldn't have went here in the first place if they didn't want to transition. And then she was like you figured out how to like fix yourself, like issues. I don't like that word. It's stupid. Like I'm like, I don't have quote unquote issues. I'm a person. No, but like she was like, I wish I could like bottle it up and sell it to everyone, sell whatever. But then I wouldn't have a job. But people shouldn't go to like therapists. It's kind of fucked, and my brother's on antidepressants, and it's fucked. And I want to tell him to flush those fuckers in the toilet, but like we're not even close at all, because like my siblings like don't even talk to me, and it's not even because of the trans thing, but really I don't take sides, and my family's split up. I can't call it divorce since they haven't divorced yet. I don't know, but yeah, I think, obviously there's things like schizophrenia or whatever. I don't really know about that shit, but I'm like, it doesn't have to be seen as a mental illness. I mean, if you get hung on a diagnosis, then you lose your sense of self and you become that. I don't know, I have an online friend that's so hung on that, and I'm like, it's not who you are, and like, I don't know, I think it's kind of fucked, and I'm kind of rambling, but I'm proud to be myself, and that's what that tattoo is about, kind of like let's start this thing, like this is like symbolizing the start, and then once I finish my transition I'll get some sort of tattoo to symbolize the finish of it. But yeah, that's all for now. Might see you guys on the flip side.